Hi guys, and welcome to an unboxing for Once Upon a Book Club. This is the March box for the adult demographic. So please excuse me being in my pajamas and a little messy hair. So today is, as of filming this, is March 24th. I have the day off from work, and so I'm trying to be as comfortable as possible. I had an eye appointment. Everything looks great with my eyes, healthy, everything's great. My vision is worse, but I can't get new glasses until April 9th at the earliest. So I'm going to have to go next month and see about getting new frames and stuff. So that's where we're at. And we had they're called winter squalls hit today. So it's been snowing and pretty much a whiteout. So I'm like, I'm curling up in bed and I'm going to read all day. That's my plan. That's what I'm doing. I've also been scrolling on my phone, but I thought if I'm going to be laying in my bed reading, because I have nothing else planned today, and especially not with the winter squalls that have hit. I don't know if we're supposed to get any more, but we've had 2 of them. It's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going out in that. So I'm just going to stay home and I'm going to read. But I got this. So I thought you'll just have to deal with me being in my PJs today. So we're going to go ahead and open this. I need scissors or something. I know I have scissors here. Hang on. Okay. I have some scissors in my little pouch here that I keep some cross-stitching stuff. So I've just got some scissors here. I just need to break the tape here. And, okay. And I'm going to keep the scissors out because I don't know if I'm going to need them again to open any of the gifts that are inside this box. Oh, now I've got tape stuck to these. These are good scissors. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay. So there's the inside of the box. So this little packet, I can't really see what the book is, but the theme is dangerous fairy tales. But it usually gives a little bit of that away. So we're going to hold on to this. I can see a signed book plate. Okay, so the book is right on top. Okay, this one's a hardback. But my sigh is because it has deckled edges, and I hate deckled edges. I mean, I'll deal with them, but I don't like it. For me, it is, I know it's a design thing, but for me it makes me think that the paper cutter for the book is getting that it needs to be sharpened. So anyway, the book is The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chachki. So there's the cover. Let's see, yellow end pages, and under the dust jacket is just blue, just plain blue. There's nothing embossed, really anything, and then the spine. So that's pretty much it. So let's see what this is about. It says, a sumptuous holy cow, a sumptuous Gothic-infused story about a marriage that is unraveled by dark secrets, a friendship cursed to end in tragedy, and the danger of believing in fairy tales. The breathtaking adult debut from the New York Times bestselling author Roshani Chachki. Once upon a time, a man believed in fairy tales, married a beautiful, mysterious woman named Indigo Maxwell Castañeda. He was a scholar of myths. She was the heiress to a fortune. They exchanged gifts and stories and believed they would live happily ever after. And in exchange for her love, Indigo expected a promise that her bridegroom would never pry into her past. But when Indigo learns that her estranged aunt is dying and the couple is forced to return to their childhood home, the House of Dreams, the bridegroom will soon find himself unable to resist. For within the crumbling manor's extravagant rooms and musty halls lurks the shadow of another girl, Azure, Indigo's dearest childhood friend, who suddenly disappeared. As the house slowly reveals his wife's secrets, the bridegroom will be forced to choose between reality and fantasy, even if doing so threatens his marriage or his life. This says it's combining the lush atmosphere of Mexican Gothic with the dreamy enchantment of the invisible life of Addie LaRue. The Last Tale of the Flower. Okay, The Last Tale of the Flower Bride is a spellbinding adult debut. Okay, from Roshani Chotsky. I do like this cover. I do think it's actually quite stunning, very pretty. And I've never read anything by Roshani Chotsky. I've heard her mentioned quite a bit on BookTube, but I've never read anything by her. So I am intrigued by that. So I'm setting that to the side. Let's go ahead and just get into this packet since I have it here. This just has a bunch of paper items in it. So let's go ahead and pull these all out. Okay, so the thing on top is a promotional type bookmark. It says, to fully experience this box, remember to only open your gifts once you reach the given page. So each page in the book has a sticky note that says open your gift, and that's when you open the gift that corresponds to that sticky note on that page. I have to put these away because I don't know when I'm going to be in the mood to read this book, or if I'm going to get it to fit a prompt for the TBR game that I do. So I just open it and put stuff in their place. I can't have a bunch of unopened boxes. That will just bug me to no end. But there is a design on the one side. So you have the reminder, and this one side is more correlated with the book. And it says, in the end, a fairy tale is nothing more than a sense of hope. And it looks like this is probably, it's a quote directly from the book. So I do like that. It did come with a signed book plate. So let me go ahead and I'm going to stick this right in the front of my book. So it's one less thing I have to worry about losing. Because my luck, I'll drop it somewhere. So there you go. It's in the book. Okay. Now, next is an art print with a letter from the author on the back side. I don't read the letter to the author until I've read the book. So this will go inside the book. And the art print is the exact same thing. In the end, a fairy tale is nothing more than a sense of hope by Roshani Chotsky. And I do like this. It's very, I mean, it's blue and that's my favorite color. But I don't know, there's something about it that kind of is galaxy kind of feeling. So I've got the bookmark and the art print in there. That's the letter from the author. Oh, it's a traditional flyer. This is what we were seeing, or not a traditional, promotional flyer. It says, Shayla Faulkner, Dawn of Transcendence. What is this? Never let your pain rule you, Akama. Feel it, embrace it, know it, but never let it command you. From Gusria. Dawn of Transcendence is available on Barnes & Noble, Apple, and download on iBooks. And then it gives some socials for this book. So it's a promotional flyer. And then this is the actual little pamphlet for this book. So it has an image of the book. This is the March 2023 adult selection. And the theme for the month was Dangerous Fairy Tales. So that's the cover. And then it's the inside cover is a conversation with the authors. So there's some questions and answers. So, and then if you're going to do a book club, then you have some discussion question suggestions. And then it has a QVC code to scan so that you can join their Facebook group for live unboxings. And then it tells you, in this box you'll find gifts on, and then it lists the pages there. So, yeah. And then the back on this particular one is Mexican hot chocolate, and it tells you the ingredients and the instructions and gives you a little tip. It says, instead of vanilla extract for this Mexican hot chocolate recipe, try almond extract if you've got it handy, which adds even more depth of flavor. Whole milk, cinnamon, semi-sweet chocolate, sugar, vanilla extract, salt, cayenne pepper, and lightly sweetened whipped cream. So, that is that. Okay. Now, let's go ahead, and I'm going to pull the sticky notes out of this, and then we will open these. And let's see, I have a page for 58, a gift for 175, for page 268, and page 7. So we're just going to go in order. So I'm going to flip to page 7. Okay. In this case, it's just a little teeny sticky note. And let's go ahead. I do need my scissors. It's a good thing I kept these out. I do like this box. And a lot of the times, I mean, you can definitely reuse some of the stuff. Like this would be a great thing to put, this box would be a great thing to put like a birthday or a Christmas gift or whatever kind of gift you want to put in the box. I mean, you just have it where it says page 7 on it, but it's still, you know, a fairly pretty box. So this is, I am not quite sure what this is. It has the Once Upon a Book Club logo on it. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I mean, it's got a hole in the top here. I have no idea what this is. Okay, that's one thing I wish from Once Upon a Book Club, is if it's something, you know, I mean, you can't put it together. I'm literally just holding it, so it doesn't go together like that. It doesn't sit like... I have no idea what this is. Let me read this. Page 7. I'm going to see if I can figure out what it is. A platter with 2 drinks. Oh, it's an ice thing. Because the whiskey in this, on this particular page, they're drinking whiskey, and the whiskey glass has a perfectly clear sphere of ice. So you pour the water in, and when you pull it out, you have a perfectly round ice cube. So it's an ice thing. This is why sometimes you have to read the book, but I don't, and so I had to do that. Now, thankfully, that is early enough. It wasn't spoiling anything. And I think I'm going to hold on to this box because this is really good to wrap gifts in. So, all right, next is page 58. So it's a bit bigger, and I like, see, now this is pretty paper. It's wrapped up in some pretty paper. Okay, so that's page 58. Let me get the sticky note for that. Let's see. Okay, so there's a keyword that I'm seeing on this page, and it says puzzle. Sounds kind of like a puzzle. So, $500-piece puzzle. Fairy tales are real puzzle. So, all right, I'm going to take these 2 things out now. I'm trying to get the, come on, plastic. There we go. Okay. It says, happiness is like those places in fairy tales whose gates are guarded by dragons. We must fight in order to conquer it. By Alexandre Dumas Pierre. So that's the puzzle. At least that's what it looks like. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then so, okay. I will definitely look forward to that. I think I'll be on my own with this. My mom also likes to do puzzles, but I think with looking at what this is supposed to look like, this will frustrate her. I think it's something that she's going to think is way too hard, and then it comes with a flyer of it, and the back of the pieces, and this is what I noticed, has this. Some of them have A's on the back, B's, C's, D's. So that'll help with sorting it, because then you can say, oh, this one has all K's or combinations of K's and G's, and then you go, okay, so that's going to be in this area or this area. So I think that'll give her a little bit of peace. I am really excited for this. And puzzles are anywhere from $10 if you get it on sale to $25 to $30. So I am very happy with this, and I'm intrigued by this ice thingy. I'm gonna have to try this. Okay, Moving on, we have page 175, and let's see, 175. Let me see if I can figure, okay. I don't want to read. I don't see any word popping out at me because I'm trying not to spoil myself for the book. So let's go ahead and open gift number that goes with page 175. And kitchen sponge, lyrics mixed tape kitchen sponge. I mean, yeah, this will go and sit at the kitchen sink and eventually get used. Definitely a sponge. So it's just spongy black, and then the one side of the kitchen sponge is a mixed tape. I remember getting tapes. You're my favorite shade of blue. Love lyric. So I remember having cassette tapes in elementary school, and it was like 5th or 6th grade, maybe 6th grade when I saw my first CD. So I remember the transition going from cassette tapes to CDs. That's gonna date me, but yeah, so that'll get used. Okay, the last one is on page 268. So let me flip to that. Let's see, almost towards the end here. Not quite sure what this is going to be. So it referenced hair, so maybe something that goes around hair, like a ribbon, is what I'm thinking. But I don't know. Okay. Nope, it's a liquid of some kind. Please tell me it's a perfume and not an oil. Green apple perfume. It did say green apple too, so. Not. Okay, I'm going to put this on the back of my hand. Smells like an apple. Smells good. And I love the smell of apples, so I do like it. It is rather subtle, although the more I sniff it, the more I smell it. But that's because I'm sniffing it more. So, green apple perfume. I like this. I will definitely use this. So, I'm excited. So these are the gifts, the 4 gifts. So, a 500-piece puzzle, a kitchen sponge, for me, a good size thing of green apple perfume, and to make those round cylindrical ice cubes. So you make 1 ice cube. So yeah, I very solid box. 1 is a practical item. I love the smell of the perfume. I can see this one being a hit or a miss for people, especially if you don't like fruity perfumes. Then you may not like this one, but I love it. So, and I mean, if people drink whiskey and put these little, this one for me is just a fun thing if I want a round ice cube. But, so I'm not sure I'll get a lot of ice out of this. I may just go ahead and pass this along. I'm not sure I'll get a lot of use out of that. And the puzzle, definite. I love a good puzzle. So, and then of course, the book. So again, the book is The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chotsky. And this was a great solid box. So I am very pleased with this box. Let me know if you subscribe to Once Upon a Book Club. If you don't, and you were to get this particular month's box, out of everything that I've shown you that's come in this, what would be your, I dropped the lid to the perfume, what would have been your favorite thing to receive, aside from the book, what would have been your favorite gift to receive? I think out of everything, the puzzle and the perfume, and I think the puzzle a little bit more so than the perfume, because the only smell for the perfume is the apple. There's not like apple cinnamon or anything like that, which for me would make it just a little bit better if there was a hint of cinnamon. So that's going to be it for this video. So, and just a reminder, you do I mean, you do what you want to do, but it is recommended to open the gifts as you read the book. I don't do that. That is me, you know, and yeah, they do ship internationally, so I will list the website for Once Upon a Book Club in the description box so you can check out if you don't live in the United States and are interested in this particular subscription service, then you can check out to see if they ship to your area and what it will cost. So that will be it for this particular video. Talk to me in the comment section below, and this is and I know we're supposed to say if these books, if this video is sponsored or anything, which this is not. I pay for this out of my own pocket, so this is not sponsored or anything. So please don't think I'm trying to say, hey, I'm promoting this because it's sponsored. I'm trying to promote this because I love this service and I think it's a great service and comes with a bunch of useful stuff. So anyway, I enjoy this service, and so that's pretty much all I can think of to say. So talk to me in the comment section below. And have you heard of this book? And are you, if you have and know of this author, are you looking forward to reading this particular book? I've heard of the author, but I haven't read any of the author's works. So I'm intrigued by the synopsis, and I look forward to getting to this at some point. I don't know when, but at some point. So just talk to me in the comment section below. And until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I'll talk to you later.